What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Axe Creation. And in this episode of Tool Tuesday, we're going to take a look at the first guitar solo in Third Eye. So, you guys have probably seen we've been talking about Third Eye on the Tool Tuesdays on the bass side of it, and I wanted to jump on the guitar side of it, but I wanted to just jump right into the first guitar solo. Alright, so we are in a drop D tuning, okay? And if you guys want to follow along, you can find the tabs on my Instagram at Axe Creation or down in the link below, okay? So we are in a drop D tuning, and there's a lot going on in this song. It's really layered, especially over this part. There's like a secondary guitar solo track that's going on, making noise like a buzzing bee all the way through the guitar solo. So you have to try to filter that out. Alright, and there's a lot of just like sliding up and down the fretboard with a lot of delay and pick scrapes and ambient tonal effects going on. Alright, so the guitar solo picks up after in the verse, right, when you have this riff going on, and then out of that, the bass hits a big open chord and starts doing its percussive thing, and the guitar is just going to tremolo pick the A on the 5th string. Right, occasionally bend it enough, give it a really gradual bend, just enough to start altering the pitch, just enough, not like a full quarter step or a half step, right? And then you're going to just come out of that and big open D chord, pick scrape down, and that's going to happen 4 times, okay? So on the 3rd time, you pick scrape up, and again, you know, you can throw on a flange if you want, just a little bit. You don't want it to be heavy flange. A delay, just to give it some saturation. Maybe some reverb to give it some depth, if it sits well in your rig. And maybe try to really aim for that mid-rangey, crunchy tone, right around the 700-800 mark. You know, almost like an envelope filter kind of sound, or you have an envelope filter, you know, extenuating that particular frequency area. So it's kind of mid-rangey. So you got that open note, slide down, pull it down, slide up, back down, right into the first first note of the solo, and I like to play it on the D string, the 4th string. You can probably play it on the 5th string as well. Experiment with the timbre, see what you like. And it's really light and subtle, not a whole lot going on. We're basically on 7, kind of just drop down the 5, and then we're gonna go 3, 5, and you're essentially just, it's not so defined. And you're gonna slide up. So you start on 7, slide down the 5. And then when you're up here, 13, 12, 10, 3, 5, 7. Dip down the 5 and cut it, give it some space, slide up to 12. Same thing, 13, 12, 10. This time gradually bend that 10th fret, and then you got this. And all that is 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12 on your D string. Mute it. And then I like to give it a couple extra hits, give it like you're picking up the rhythm, you're picking up the pace, because you're gonna build up. You're gonna go into that. And again, feel free to improv it, play it differently, however you want. Coming out of that, I like to go kind of like that. 12, 10, 12. 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 14, and then an extra. And then you end that note, that little flurry on the 10, on the 10th fret. And then 15, 14. 12, 14, 10, 12. Silence, and then 12 to 15, 17, 19. Here, you're just gonna get sloppy. You know, you're gonna make noise, pick scrape, sliding, tremolo picking, and you know, he's kind of have that motion going on, dipping back down and sliding up. You can start tremolo picking it. You can play power chords. You know, you're just making noise at this point, and you can kind of hear a descending line in there, and then you can put that if you want, or if you just want to do like slides and up and down, up and down. But eventually you're going to work your way up, and then you kind of get into the end of the solo. You have this rhythm. Right, 10 to 12 on your low D. Power chord on 12. Repeat, power chord on 14. Repeat, power chord on 15. And then repeat, and then go into this nice diagonal chord, where if you're familiar with the bass line in the song, this is this chord. So it's 10, 11, and 12. On our low D, 5th string 4 string. Open chord. Do it twice. And then 10, 11, open. And then you're going to play this D5 on our 5th string, a D power chord right there, 5, 7, 7 on our 5th string. And you're basically, if you want to feel it like this, 2 and 4 like you would a snare hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And that's, you're going to just do that for a while. Try not to get lost, because the bass and the drums are going to start doing other things, and then you eventually catch up to them in big open chords. Okay, so that is the first guitar solo to Third Eye. Like I said, you can follow me on Instagram, you can find my tabs there, or down in the description below, my website, my Patreon, you can get the tabs there as well, PDF and Guitar Pro. So, as always, let me know what you come up with, and until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.